What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Demon Slayer, the Infinite Castle movie trilogy, I think was announced. Key image released for this. So, complicated enough image now. 2 hands, a sword. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point of my page is here, right? We're going to come up and put his head kind of over to the left because I wanted to fit in the blade going that way. So the body is like maybe in this sort of area, and then blade goes that way. Head will be like in this space. Might have to zoom in perhaps because it's quite small for you to see it. Go. Curve around like that, and then the bottom eyelid, just get in the general shape first, and then the Demon Slayer we gotta like thicken this up, you know, make it like a heavier sort of shape with some spikes coming off it. Right, and then his eye inside here, that purple sort of oddly shaped eyes. They do like angles on his eyes. And then we got the sort of eye shape inside here as well. Right, so Tanjiro has those purple eyes, you know, that have those black sort of spikes that come around here. And it's usually sort of kind of black around the top or dark purple. We'll go black this time because it's kind of easier. Well, I think it's normally black actually. And then he's got like some stress lines just around the eye. And then we'll go for his eyebrow. So we got like a big spike here, which goes up and then down. And then we got a spike here. Back and down that way. And you want to just color it in. Like so. Then we got like an eyelid line just in here. Then his other eye, just over this side, do sort of the same thing again. So you do just a big curved line, sort of round curved line there. And then his eyelid on the bottom is kind of like a little hook, sort of that way. And you want to thicken this up. And add some spikes coming off the front here. And the back also. And then eyebrow, so like a sort of big frowning sort of eyebrow on this side. And it goes underneath his hair. So I can't really see it, but I'm going to guess it's just the same sort of thing. Right, and then we just have his eyelid shape in there. Oh, and yeah, the purple eye as well. And then that sort of diamond shaped eye in the middle. And then we'll do those spikes. Black around the top. And then some hatching there. And he's got like some big frown lines sort of on his forehead and everything. So he's got like some extra sort of frowns here coming across his nose. And then his nose kind of pointy, just coming out this way. And they shadow it up. And some hatchings on the top. And then a nostril. And they draw in the shadow on the side. Kind of like Dragon Ball or something. Doop. Right, so his mouth. So he's open mouth, screaming real wide, right? So there's the top. And then it curves down to here, down to there. And I like his shoulder cuts off his chin and his mouth, right? So it like goes that way. So this is like his big shoulder. But it's mostly like the fabric of the shoulder going this way. Okay. And then inside here we got teeth. Kind of looks like gum shields or something. And then his bottom teeth. And then his tongue. So then the shape for his jaw and his face just comes up this way, kind of gradually curves, like so. And then we got like his neck just there, like maybe some neck muscles and like a bit of a shadow underneath his chin. And that sort of triangular line on the Demon Slayer face. And then the side of his face goes, goes this way. They actually do like veins and stuff coming in on his face, right? So then sideburn on this side, a little spike, and then his ear comes around from there. And his other ear somewhere here. And then we'll go up for his hair. And this just goes around his head. And it meets a spike coming in across his eyebrow, I think. So it cuts across the eyebrow. Back across his ear. Let's see another bit of his hairline just like in there. Okay, so more ear lines. Sort of there. And then earrings and stuff. So hair spikes Typical Tanjiro hair spikes. Kind of blowing in the wind a bit. Okay. Another one there. Some more just coming out from behind his neck. And then we got that earring. And another one over this side. It's got border, the sun, the moon, not the moon, the sun and the land, and just sun rays hitting. So, okay. That's his, oh no, scar or mark. Now at this point it's not really a scar anymore, is it? So it just comes down. It's more of a wavy sort of thing. That, and I'll do another sort of vein here. And right, so that's his head. Okay, so now we'll move down and do sort of his arm that comes across like his cloak sort of thing, right? There's green and black boxes and lots of sort of phone lines and stuff on this, so it can be quite tricky to get these all in the right place. So and then going this way as well. So this is like the bottom of it. Okay, going down that way, and then the cloak sort of flies off back, flowing back around here. And then down, there's all these faux lines on this. So then we got some more cloak seemingly coming out like here. There somewhere from behind his arm. So I'll just get his body into just his shape for his body just so we have an idea. Right, so his body comes down that way. The other side of it, it's like being pulled that way. And then there's a belt here lots of details on this, like buckles and stuff, but we'll just get like the main shape for it in. Just along here first, right? And then the center line for his chest is like there. So we'll just keep building it up, right? So you just want to get in like his leg. This is his like trousers, and we'll keep going for that center sort of line there. And then he's got like his knee and foot sort of sticking up here. So his knee is like the biggest thing. There's another arm behind the knee. But we'll go, so say like here. This is like his knee, okay? And then this comes down that way. And he's got like a center line running down that knee as well. And then his toes, so two big toes. Well, his big toe and then like another toe area. And there's another fold line there. And like some more lines coming down this way. And he has like white bandage up and down his sock, it looks like, right? So all of this sort of overlapping white bandaged stuff. And then the sole of his sort of slipper, sort of traditional Japanese kind of footwear, just coming across here. Right, and then so the hilt of his sword sort of sticks out here. We just start adding like some details now, and then we'll deal with the hands and the sword, right? So we'll just get these. It's all like the buttons in here and stuff. And all this fabric has been pulled along these lines. And then his belt buckle. Like so. Then we just got to deal with those hands, I guess, and sleeves and wrist and everything. So his sleeve kind of just follows along this path and goes down, and then the other side of it goes behind his like other hand, right? So it's like there somewhere. And then we have like an inside line, disappears behind his wrist, and there's like a white sleeve, like a shirt. I don't know how they fight in all these clothing. So, and then his hands. So we got like his wrist coming out here, and then knuckles, right? So like knuckles come down, say for his index finger, next finger, next one, then there. Right, and his thumb is just in underneath all that there. And then the handle of the sword goes that way a bit. And we got some fold lines on that. Then there's all sort of knuckle lines and stuff on all these. And his hands are like all scratched up as well. Right, so that's what we can see of that hand. So then the next hand, right, so we got like the thumb sort of sticking up here. And so this kind of comes down to the palm of his hand. And then we got his index finger. And the next one. Next one. That's the back of his hand then. So you're gonna add like tips of the fingers just on top here, curving around. And then this, the handle of the sword, just the base of it here, sticking out like so. Some extra little details just there coming up the handle of the sword. And we should be able to see like some of his sleeve sticking out here. Down this way. Sort of white sleeve, brown sleeve, and then green and black. There. And some of the brown sticks out that way. And some more flowing sort of green sleeve there. And like some more of a bumpy sort of folding lines on this. Like that. It's complicated. Not easy, that. Right, and then so he's got Rengoku's sort of hilt of the sword this time, so basically a flame. Curving around this way. Down to there. And then you kind of like, so they need like some edge sort of lines, like, you know, coming around. The rim of the hilt of it. Just makes it look a little bit more 3D, sort of. Just go around the edge again. And then we can see where it connects to the actual handle. And there is some red spikes and then yellow spikes as well. Right, so the sword itself, so it goes, it's like foreshortened because it's going back. So we're going to like here, right? So the tip of it sort of curves around here. So you want this to get so wider, like into, say, We want it to come out about here on both sides. Okay, so this is going to like curve up this way. Right, and then the other way, the other side. That way, okay. Okay, and then there's another line for the sharp part going down there, and then we have what looks like sort of like sharp sort of spikes kind of going down the blade here. Like that, right? So that's what we're dealing with for Rengoku, well, Tanjiro's sword with Rengoku's handguard. Now, so he's got those green and black spikes on his costume as well. So, or boxes, should I say, not really spikes. So you just got to start dividing up this a little bit, and we'll do our best. You know, it's kind of difficult when everything's kind of bumpy and folding, right? So you'll have like some boxes sort of crisscrossing one another, and you'll just try to color these as best you can, like. So that'd be black in there. So see, these seem to like fold in here, and that's a black one. And then there's lots of, when there's lots of these fold lines, they kind of break them up in weird ways. So we're just gonna kind of make it up a bit. Just gonna go by feel. So black and maybe green, black, green. Green all under there, and then another one, black and green, black and green, green up there, I think. Maybe that's a shadow. I'm sure we'll go black and green in there, black and green there. Like that. Okay. I think that's the best I can do. Tanjiro from the Infinite Castle key image. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Is it Infinite Castle? Is that what it's called? I'm probably saying it wrong. But hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.